everybody. Sorry, I'm moving stuff around. It is time for awesome Mish Mosh on the experience. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry that I went long on my interviews, but it's kind of like hard to turn down talking really long amounts of time with Dr. Christy Blanche because she has got so much work. We didn't even talk about half the stuff that she's actually involved in. We could probably talk for hours and hours, she and I, about all the things that she does. She also does a lot of moderation of panels at conventions, which of course she hasn't been doing because of COVID. But she is amazing at doing moderation. So if you've ever been to a panel and you've seen her at the podium, you know you're up for a really great interview. If you didn't get to watch Talking Shop today on the experience, it's going to be all loaded up and ready for you guys to watch, so you can watch it at your leisure later on, because we understand that right now is probably maybe some time where you guys are just getting home from work. So that's why we do it the way we do, so you can watch it whenever you like. Brittany is the first person in the room. I also owe Russell G a prize today, so we'll find something good for you. Hannah's having mercy on me since we have a lot of our staff is traveling or has a second job or whatever. We haven't had a second person to pull for me, and Hannah just happened to be in the room, and she's amazing. She helped me out. She's gonna find something crazy in the box for you, Brittany, for your prize. I've got a really great board for you guys tonight, and I brought I have those little like cool cheat sheets to show you for what the price is for shipping and things. But most of you guys know what the deal is, and I'll go over it again really fast. That's your registration form if you're watching anywhere but Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you can just send me a direct message. Or if you've bought from us before, you don't need to do anything. I'll know who you are. I see that Ty's in the rooms. Like Ty's first show with us was last week, so Ty's all set. Ty doesn't have to do anything. I see Steve on. Hello, Steve, and welcome. Shipping rates from us are really inexpensive. We ship via media rate, so you can ship up to 10 books for $6, up to 20 books for $8. And any other price points are just based on whatever the post office charges us for media rate, which is inexpensive. Yep, we know the deal. Jason knows. Jason says, represent. We're old school. So welcome to the family. If you haven't watched with me before, I'm Jen King. I own Space Cadets Collection near Houston, Texas. And we take our shipping of things very seriously. Most everything will come to you what we call bulletproof, which means even if it ends up in the rain or run over by a truck, it'll still show up without any damage. If it wasn't already on it when we started. And I'll try to give you all the information that you need to know about condition for the books that I'm going to show you. I have everything that's on the board, and then I've got boxes of stuff here on the side. This is a true mishmash. I went through and picked a bunch of really amazing things, and I've got a bunch of indies today, including a bunch of Second Chance Scout for you that came in from a collection, and some other companies as well. So let's get going so you guys can start the claiming. Claiming is very simple. You just type in the chat bar that you would like it. Just know that if you claim something and you see me hand it off to Miss Hannah and say someone else's name, but you don't see their name, it just means that they are claiming from another platform than you are on. Because we go on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Insta. So we're at a bunch of different places. Does the train come? Oh, yes, the train counts for this show. So if the train comes, everything goes to half off as long as you remember what it is on the board. I'm not going to show you the stuff. So you have to remember what it is and call it. So all of this stuff counts. So train sale is in play, and JD has the train like logos and all that stuff ready to pull up. So because most of the time you guys can't actually hear the train as well as I'd like.
We'll see if we can today because it's supposed to rain.
Yeah, it's raining so much. Jason, all Jason cares about is that something's going to happen today so we can get his awesome deals. I'm glad for you guys. I love giving the deals. All right, I've got some really cool Dark Horse presents for you guys. We're going to start out with that. This is number 22, which has some concrete reflections and trucker in it. This one is a fairly rare copy, and that one's 15. It's probably a VF minus. Some just small minor things going on with it. And this one is an important one because this is the first appearance of the mask, even though they call it MASQUE. It is the mask from the movies. This is Dark Horse Presents number 10. It also has Concrete and Soul Survivors in it. And this one is $30. Adoption is expensive. I totally hear you. I've had a lot of friends that have gone through it.
I'm adopted.
Yeah, we have lots of adoptees in our staff group. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. And I see Erin Dodge in the room. Hello, Erin. If you have any questions, please let me know. This is Green Arrow. This is one of the important dark metal tie-ins. This one is only $13 though. Probably have got all your parts collected, but just in case. This book is becoming more and more expensive and hard to find. I'm trying to get you guys into it at a really low price point. This is America #1 for just $10 a piece. I've got 2 of them, and then I think I might be out of this. For now. I've got an outstanding order that I just hope sometime they just like magically accidentally fill. Love it so much.
Well, and I'm doing mine.
You're right. All right. Well, that's true because you're ditching all of your single issues. All right, that is not the train. That is a fire truck. I don't think we have a fire truck sale thing in play, so I apologize.
No, because they go past all the time.
Mm-hmm. All right, here you go. Here's Old Guard #1 for fans of the movie. If you haven't watched it, stars Charlize Theron, and it's amazing. I can't remember which platform it's on.
Netflix. Netflix original.
There you go, and that one is $25. It has a really cool axe.
Really wish they were going to do more than just the one movie.
Yeah, I thought honestly that they were doing a series, so I was watching it like there was going to be another episode afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Fire truck sale, all prices doubled. Yeah, it's on fire. On fire. All right. So yeah, I got to the end of that movie, and it kind of has it as a cliffhanger. So I was just thinking, all right, what's the next?
Right.
And I was also thinking when I was watching, this is the longest episode ever. It's like longer than an episode of Lucifer. All right.
Oh, Lucifer's so good.
I know. We're just on our first season. Don't tell me anything about it. I don't know anything. Really like the Netflix movie. So good, right? I feel like they need to put that in the movie theater so we can watch it on the big screen because it's so good. All right, Tales from the Crypt #20. This is one of those EC reprints. That's a really great copy. $15 for that one. I also have Vault of Horror #20 EC reprint, and that one's $15. And I have Shock Suspense Stories #16 EC reprint. That one's $15. And I also have #18 EC reprint of Shock Suspense Stories for $15. These are highly sought after. I can't actually believe I have these in boxes. They just never made it out to the sales floor, obviously. All right, I've got a little set of Incredible Hulk books here. They're not perfect, I will tell you that. They're just really nice. This one has the origin of Thunderbolt Ross and all newsstand copies. These are all newsstand versions of these. This is a $30 set of books. I'm just going to show you. This one's got the leader in it, which has been really important to the Immortal Hulk storyline. That is Incredible Hulk #284. This is #285. There's 286. There's looks like Kang's face in the background there. 287. 288. Got your MODOK in the background hanging out. 289. 290 with MODOK and Modam, his wife. 281. There's Thunderbolt there. And that's it. Nice big run of important Incredible Hulks for $30. I know what you guys want. You want this thing. All right. Really, really nice copies. I don't see anything going on with these. I've got Amazing Spider-Man 363. I am certain since I've priced this book that this book has gone up since they've started making announcements of all the crossover characters from Carnage. So I have 4 copies of the booth available at $10, and they should all sell right now because this is going to be an important book. Getting harder and harder to find those. And the second appearance of Carnage, this is number 362 of Amazing Spider-Man, Carnage and Venom versus Amazing Spider-Man, and those are $20 a piece. All right, Brittany's going to take one. And for the other one, I have 4 copies of that as well. And that's really all I have in the shop. That's totally it. Like I said, I was digging through boxes and was like, why are these not out front? I don't get what's going on. There are no 366s. I think you're saying 363, so I'm going to hand the 363 off, Jason. I think that's what you're meaning. Making sure. Let me know if I'm doing the wrong thing. I think I have everything on this side. I don't think I've brought anything to the other side yet, unless they've been pulling the new books over to there.
Right.
All right, I have got a run of A Web of Spider-Man for you guys. This is a run of 1 through 11, and it's just $40, so someone should grab it right away. That one is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Just $40 for Web of Spider-Man run goodness. By the way, that first book alone is worth $25. Frank's just gonna get it. Frank's got a big bunch of really awesome runs that he's been collecting this week. He's gonna have some good reading. There you go, Frank. That one's yours. And then I've got another run of Web that goes past that. This is 13 through 20. This is also a $40 run. There is number 13. 14 with Crossfire, Black Fox. This is 15. It's the first cameo of Eddie Brock. That one's worth $25 all on its own. There's number 16. Number 17. Number 18, where is Spider-Man? 19 with Humbug. And 20, that's the 20th anniversary border. That one's got a little bit of rub on it. That's a little bit imperfect, but that's $40 for that set. It's okay, Brittany. I knew which one you meant. All right, unless something else populates above Frank's call, he wants that set. And then I have just this one copy of Web number 31, which is part 1 of The Coffin. And that one is 13. All right, I cannot remember for the life of me who was hunting this thing down, and I don't know if this is the gargoyles that they were looking for. I think they're probably looking for the Marvel one. But this just came up in one of my boxes. It does have spine ticks on it. But this one is Gargoyles number 1, the SLG version. And it's $30. It is also as rare as the other one, except for the other one you have to pay like a gajillion dollars for. And I'm going to try to hold this still so you can see just the spine tick look. There you go. Gargoyles number 1, SLG. Got some beautiful old Wonder Woman here. I have Wonder Woman number 184, yellowed pages, but man, isn't it a clean cover. That one is 15. Let's see if I can hold it well here. There's the last battle. I'm going to show you the edges and stuff so you can see how clean it is. This one's not a ticked up version of this book. It's really beautiful. And I have got Wonder Woman number 183, Return to Paradise Island. This one, however, does have got some damage up at the top corner. I'm going to show you that. And it has, can you see where it's been folded there at some point? And it does have some small spine ticks. And that one is 20. Return to Paradise Island. All right, I've got a really beautiful copy of, it's a Vampirilla. My brain stopped for half a second. Brandon, luck is in the room. Nope, I've got to open it up to find out what it is. This is a 1 in 50 cover. Of Vampirilla #1. So this is Vampirilla #1. I will show you that this one needs a press. It has a little bit of a pressure run right here that needs to be pressed out of it. That is all I can see in it. If you just press this bad boy out, it would be perfect. This is a 1 in 50 Campbell cover for just 20 bucks. Reminds of the Lords of Acid cover. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. It's a really nice one. It looks like it was done on red, that like textured paper, because you can still see the texture on it from when they printed it onto the book. Right. Earlier on the experience, I interviewed Seda Wolf about her book, Soulstream. This is the variant cover. That is the retailer only variant from Scout. These are $10 a piece if you wanted to support that young lady's dream by buying her books. And I also have a very inexpensive way to support her work. These are $1.99, and you can read her work there. I'll show you what the work looks like. You will not believe that this was done by a 15-year-old. It's so good. It rivals stuff that's out there by adults for sure. She's definitely got her skills down, and she couldn't be dissuaded from wanting to continue on with the storyline. Like when you talk to somebody, like, what's your next big thing? Usually they're talking about like the next superhero thing they're going to do. No, she was about sticking with her character, Marie. I love that.
She's a great character, so.
Mm-hmm. All right, I got a bunch of Heathcliff. I've got a bunch of Heathcliff here. So much Heathcliff. Okay, so this is a huge lot of Star Comics Heathcliff. These all look like they have experienced like humidity because they have a little bit of wave to them. And I'm sure you could press that out if you wanted to, but you're probably not buying Heathcliff books for their condition anyway. This is 12 books for $25. And I'm going to show you the covers that we've got. We've got Star Comics #8. By the way, Star Comics are getting harder and harder to find. They're an offshoot of Marvel Comics. That's #9. #10. #11. #12. 13. 14. Mosh. I don't know what he's doing with mice. 15. 16. Uh-oh, tic-tac-toe. 17. Keep off the wet cement. That didn't work. And 18. LeBron of comics. I agree. And #19. He's trying to lose weight or something. Oh, this is why you want it, because it has a Popples ad on the back. Forget the comic. Just rip off the back cover and like your Popples stuff. All right, so that one is $25 for that big lot. Essentially $2 a book, which is a good deal. All right, here we go. I've got a whole bunch of Scout comics up here. This came from one person's collection, so you can get an idea of what they liked. When you were little, you thought your middle name was because of Heathcliff. It's Heath. Aww. Aww. That's so funny. Some show called The Big Valley. Sorry, my oldest son is named after the evil red robot from a Disney film called The Black Hole. His name is Maximilian. He's really actually named after the evil red robot. Not an accident. And I could tell him it's not because I thought you were going to turn into like a maniacal killer with spinny blades for hands. But I wanted your name to sound boss. All right. I'm just going to price these whatever they were when they got them. So I'm sure that the prices have changed on them and gone up. This is Smoketown #1 for $7. There are some things that I will tell you are pointy. I can't tell you anything else about it, but that's one. This is Rise #1, just cover price. This is a Grit #1. That is a CBSN exclusive for $15. Straight Up Grit #2. This was a favorite of a lot of people. There are a couple different covers of this. And this one still has cover price on it, so I'll sell it for that. That is Everglade Angels #1. Luck's going to take up the Snowtown Smart Buy. As for Brandon Luck. And this is the B cover for Everglade #1. I've got a couple copies of that. Here is #2. Everglade Angels is a real short series.
2 issues.
It was amazing.
I was hoping for
got
more.
multiple copies of #2 for anybody that wants those. Pretty much anything from Scout is pretty pointed. Oh, man. Here you go. How about Wretches #1 for $10? This has already been announced as being in development, by the way. I also have a #3. There's no #2 in here. That's really weird. I cannot recommend this series more highly if I tried. This is Yasmin. It really is about this young lady's life before and after she makes it to America. It'll open your eyes to what it's like. That is the #1. And I've got a #2. Not in my hands right now, but in the store I have the rest of Yasmin if you wanted to play catch up. All right, this is Atlantis. Wasn't built for tourists. I believe this is a variant of some sort. That one's $10. And this is the Virgin cover of that one for $20. Yeah, it's got so much heart, right, Brandon? All right, we're going to take a break in showing you all these cool things and come right back. Do not miss out. I've got boxes and boxes of goodies here. See you on the flip side of the commercials.
Today's comics market is ripe with new titles by creators who are determined to get their books into your hands. My name is Henri Compen. For the last decade, I've been making and selling my own creator-owned comics and dealing as a collector in live sales. My signature series, Yi Sun Shin, is the book that cannot be defeated in battle and has over 250,000 copies in print. Now I'm taking comics to the next level and laying the groundwork for my fellow creators to get their voices heard so they can connect directly with you. This is your chance to engage live with top comic book talent and get your comics signed without having to wait in long lines or pay any fees. But remember, we only have a limited amount of their books in stock. So always remember to call it as you see it.
watching Minute to Skim It on the Experience. So, hello. All right, we've got lots of books to review for you guys today. And Hannah just basically showed up just the number ones and showed them to me, and I was like, "Oh, we have
just for the indies."
Just for the indies, yeah. I was like, we have got a lot to do.
Mish, Mosh.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. I see Milton's watching with us now. Hello, hello. And Mr. Brucci. Hey, Nick, did you really want that cool annual that you called last week? I'm just making sure that you don't want to just hold on to it and add to it. I didn't forget to invoice you. I was just like, surely he wants more than one book. Ah, man. I'm excited for your shows coming up. And Milton. All right, let's get going. We're doing this awesome Scout stuff. We're going to run through it real fast. I highly encourage you, if you've not picked up anything from Scout. I've never read anything in Scout that I was just like, oh, man, you might add more. It's not like you don't have access to comic books yourself, but these might be awesome. You might love these. Like this one, the Loggerhead Bloody Bayou. This was our... You want to know the story about this homage that we picked up as a cool variant for us? So there's the proof that it's a Space Cadets only variant. Take each of the Scout #1 books. Dude, you have no idea how many #1s are over here. I will totally do it for you, but I'm telling you right now, it's a lot. You will love them, every single one. Mm-hmm. They come with a 100% money back guarantee from me because I know that everyone will love them that tries them.
Sure.
So there you go. In reality, this variant was, he kept on showing it. This is Brian Silverback's work. Mm-hmm. He kept on showing it and saying, does anyone want to pick this up as a store variant? And I kept on thinking I was always going to be the last one. I thought I would be the last one. Nope, I'll be too late. But no one did it. So I finally just said, I want that thing. And so I'm super happy to have this really cool homage to amazing #1s. So there you go. It's just 15, like all of our variants. This one is Murder Hobo #1. This is the first series. And also a very pointy book, by the way. And you will have to wash your eyeballs out with soap after you read it, but it is a good bad. If that makes sense. And this one is the, I believe, retailer only variant for 10. Mm-hmm. And a book we've been waiting forever for. Hopefully it will eventually come out. Long Live Pro Wrestling. This one has got a lot of buzz around it. This one is just $5 for the 0. I know what I'm going to pick for you then. All right, so of what I've shown so far, I'm going to go ahead and pull one of them that I know you need to read because you will love it. Is Yasmin.
Oh, yeah.
You must have Yasmin. Do you want something that's a really like raunchy, awesome one? Long Live got called from Brandon Luck. How many copies is this for you, Brandon? We got a bunch of white ash. This person totally loves Charlie Stickney and this work. Everyone else does too that watches us at all. This is going to be a long running series. He's told me he has it all planned out all the way through issue 60 at least. The pitch for this book is that White Ash is the name of a town. You've probably seen the commercials for this on the EXP if you've been on for any time at all. The cool thing is that the main character, when you're introduced to him, he just is kind of like he lives in a town where the main product is coal mining, But what they don't tell you until the end of the first issue is that the reason why things are interesting in White Ash is because secretly they are not all human. The people, that, for example, that are the coal miners are in fact trolls. Like, you know, people that would be mining for things might be. JD wants a White Ash. I love it. I'm going to put it right there for you. By the way, that's just cover price. All these are cover price. I have number 2. Number 3. At least one of these looks like it's autographed down there by Charlie. I like this. Do not watch. And she's wearing that shirt. Come on now. And number 4s, I have a couple of. That is the first appearance of, what is her name? I just said Galadriel in my brain, and that's not it. Do you remember it, Hannah?
What?
The character's name that's the first appearance, number 4.
Galarian.
Galarian. Golly.
And
Such
she's
a
getting
dope.
her own series that is still on Kickstarter right now, I believe.
Yep. And there's number 5. And number 6. Something's crazy's going on. You want the auto number 3?
Number 3, yeah.
And I'll tell everybody what other autoed ones I see in here. There's an autoed number 1. If anyone wants an auto number 1. So there's a number 1 that's autoed. 1 each White Ash I've shown. Perfect, Brandon. You think that's your first? Oh, I don't know why I thought you had already claimed a bunch. All right, I'm going to get you the autoed number 1. There's no auto 2. Get you pretty number 3. Number 4. 5. And 6. Okay, and JD wants 1 each. So JD already has the number 1 over there, correct?
Yes,
So
I
that
pulled
means
that.
2, 3. So that puts me out of number 2, at least what's in my hand here. 4, 5, and 6. Okay. JD, you're gonna love it. Perfect for people that like at all D&D or the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit. It's in that genre. You're welcome. You know, when the staff starts buying it up, I agree.
It's my favorite.
All right, more fun stuff. Gut Ghost, which is fully ridiculous. Thanks, Nick. I'll make sure to pick you good ones to read. Gut Ghost is silly. Gut Ghost sells pizza and doesn't believe he's a ghost. How's that? That's the only pitch I can give you.
I mean, that's all it needs.
Amazingly super pointy solar flare number 1 for $10. That's right. Nick is right. Remember to share and tell your friends about where you find the good stuff to read. By the way, Nick's got some amazing shows on the network, on the channel. He's got original art shows. He's got dynamic forces shows. And he is an amazingly awesome dude. Happy to be following the dream with him. This is Stabby Ever After Wonderland. So Stabby Bunny is an amazing series. These are like little single shots that happen in the universe. So that is Stabby Ever After. This one is a heartbreaking tale of 2 of the characters that are married. One of them is a victim of a hate crime, and his partner takes stuff into his own hands. That is Stabby Bunny Emmett's story. Okay, tell your friends to watch on Facebook so you can get on the right one. Oh, you're so funny. All right, so Solar Flare gets called by Steve Gall. Great grab. Speaking of great grabs, here is a Stabby Bunny number 1 for $7. Old pricing there on those for sure. Brandon, I got your Emmets. Brandon, you got any new commercials coming up? I always like to watch for them. Brandon's like super fast draw with Stabby. I also have a regular number 2, which we have not had a regular number 2 in a long time. That one's 10. I have cover price number 3, also very hard to find. Number 4, cover price. Number 5, cover price. Number 6 is an awesome homage cover, cover price. 7,
I love that cover.
cover price. I think that's all of them we got.
Yeah.
All right, Stabity Run gets called, it looks like. Brandon, enjoy your reading. And when you're done reading, you have to talk to me about it so we can like talk about all the things that are happening in that book series.
And then you might end up getting one of the plushies because.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so one of my friends, Alex Pecknadell, has this awesome book that he put out. Does it have a number on this one?
It should.
This is actually from Vault Comics. If this is issue 1, called Friendo. This is a really interesting look at social media and how far people will go to be part of it. So this one is number 1. Jump into this universe. This is a book that's been finished for a while. You can get it in trade paperback, but if you want a regular number 1, this is the way to go. The other one shot you didn't call, I got you. That was Ever After. Brandon wants to read Friendo. Also, we need to talk about that when you're done with that one. All right, I've got a couple pretty rare books. This stuff sold out so fast and so severely. Vlad Dracul, number 1. This one is a $20 copy. And believe it or not, number 2 is more rare in first print. That one's $40. Yeah, we'll talk about all the stuff that goes down. All right, this is a first print of It Eats What Feeds You. Sorry. It Eats What Feeds It at cover price. What? Nuts. And this one is a single shot book. This is all you need. Everything happens in this one book. Terminal Protocol is a great book just to read on its own. You don't have to have anything else. Okay. This is another book that is just a one-shot and is exactly what it says. They're actually working on more of this series. It was supposed to be a one-shot, and now they've decided that it's really great. So coming out soon, the next 3 months or so, we'll start seeing them make announcements about this. Snow White Zombie Apocalypse. I have 1 copy of this. It's actually, there were 2 covers that they made for this, and they're both impossible to find. That one is the cover price of $6. Local Con had a box of $3 Scout. I hope you bought as much as you could buy.
Snow White for Brandon. Snow White. Yeah.
If I found a $3 box of Scout, I'd buy all of it.
Yeah.
Another book that was just a single shot that they did was Eskimo Kisses. Think of a zombie apocalypse movie that happens in the frozen north. Also a $6 book. This is Star-Beatered, number 1. That is the variant cover, but it is just the regular variant for $10. I don't think. Yeah, it's not a CBSN or US variant. That must be the retailer variant. Eskimo Kisses. Brandon. All right. Oh, and here's another Gut Ghost. This one is The Trouble with Sawbuck Skeleton Society. It is a one-shot. Not a call, just a joke. Star Basset Hound. Is that what I said? Probably. I have a problem with mush mouth. My mom tells me all the time I talk too fast and I can't say.
It's Beatered.
Oh, because Beatered. Yeah. We rename most books that have
I like that.
potty words in them. I realize that most of them are like really tame potty words, but just because of the store image,
Yeah.
that's the way we roll. So we make up really dumb names for stuff, and we have to change it, right? Because there's a million books out there with
Right.
Beatered or whatever in it. So we we've got some books that we've changed it to bashed.
Yeah.
Someday we expect those books to actually be produced.
Shot show.
Shot Show. Oh yeah, Shot Show is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, here was a book that I think they did not make very many copies of because I can remember this coming out and people trying to hunt it down. This is Cannabis. Cover price number 1 and number 2. Brandon. I mean, you don't have to watch your mouth. You just have to be super like chill when your child uses the word, right? We went camping like a couple, whatever it was, the Memorial Day weekend, and the people that rented the cabin that was next to us had like the whole bunch of range of ages that were staying with them, and they had like 5-year-olds. And now keep in mind, we're there with my 21-year-old, my 18-year-old, and then the cousins, which are 19, 16, and 13. The 13-year-old, and by the way, my nephews are all like, they're raised to be like, non-potty word kids, which is great. And so he would come around the corner and he was like, Aunt Jen, they're using really bad words. And I was like, what? How bad could they be? And he was like, the 5-year-old's using the S word and the F word. And I was like, what in the world? And sure enough, the parents weren't even blinking. So that's just part of their culture. And I was like, that's fine. He was like thinking there was something wrong with it. And I was like, nope, it's just whatever your parents say is what the way you roll is the way you roll, man.
You just gotta know when and where is not the place to use it.
That's right. Because the potty word never broke anybody.
Right.
But as a Sunday school
except for my
teacher,
parents.
I don't use that. It'll be really
My
hard to
parents
like try to
freak
teach it.
My parents freak out anytime that they hear it at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, this is a awesome series. I have the entire run of it here. This is Crucified, number 1. This happens in LA, bad side of town, I guess. And this guy shows up and as kind of like the Messiah character. And so most of the book series is them trying to figure out if he really is or not. And it's a really awesome look at society. I love it. There's number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Cool. And I'm going to mark this number 1 away from its, like there was like, it has an extra expensive price on the number 1, and we're not going to do that. There you go. I marked it down to a normal price. There you go. All right, here we go. This is a bunch of ash cans. Ash can pile.
Yay.
All for Scout. And I don't know if Mr. Birchie is going to get his number 1 because I think that you guys knew which ones were the good ones and you bought them all. That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to try to go as low as I can on these because these are ones that I had previously sold to a customer and bought them back. So I'm going to give you guys good deals. I'm going to try to get them across the board as low as I can get. This is a Loggerhead Bloody Bayou ash can for $5. That is a Phantom Star Killer ash can, only 15. I think they're currently like 25 or something online.
I think so.
All right, this is the Unicorn ash can. The current value on these is like $35. So I'm going to do just 15 on those. Yeah, it does need to update ash cans. I don't know if they actually have, someone that's reporting to them, if that makes sense.
You can also add your own. And I've had to do that with my Archies.
Oh, there you go.
But it's a pain.
Here you go. Here's Shot Show.
At least
Ash can for $5.
getting the images is a pain because you gotta take it yourself. And, yeah.
Too much trouble.
Yeah.
Otherwise, then you're at working for them, right? It
Right.
eats what feeds it ash cans. Those are $5. Oh, here's a rarity. This is the Recount ash can signed by Hedrick. This one I'm going to have to stand tall on and stick at the 25 because those are incredibly rare. Feeds. There you go. That goes to Brandon. This is Third Wave 99, which you guys haven't heard of yet because the book itself has not come out yet. It is a $5 ash can. I cannot get any more pointy than that with this book. You would be so happy if you had that in your collection at some point. All right. Recount gets claimed. I'm actually going to throw in a top loader to that one, Brandon, because that one's gorgeous and I don't want it to change. That all black cover makes it hard to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Here's one that I feel like has been announced forever ago and been ash canned forever ago and hasn't come out yet, so I'm excited
And I can't
to
wait.
see. That one's a $5 one. That probably won't happen. Did Grit end its run at number 3? I think it might have, Brian, because I don't remember seeing any higher numbers than that.
Maybe so.
Another one that hasn't ever happened. It's an ash can double row. This one says $15 on it, but I'm just going to do $5 for that one as well. Elsewhere, Brandon. Oh, here you go. Here's a Yasmin ash can. That's a rare thing at $5. This is a unique ash can. This one is Loggerhead Bloody Bayou, but it has been remarked by Brian Silverbacks. That one is $15.
Yes. Number 3 was the finale.
Oh, cool. Okay, Yasmin goes to Brandon. How about Sam and his talking gun? That one's marked at 10. I'm going to do that one for $5. Michael Mooney, hello and welcome. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I promise I don't have cooties. Nothing ever comes out when I sneeze. It's the silliest thing ever. What? What? You're going to count them?
Yes.
Now that you're doing that, the pressure is going to mean it's not going to work right. I usually sneeze in 3s. I usually do 2 and then another one.
We'll see.
Now I thought about it too. Children of the Grave. Ash can, $5.
Well, then it worked.
It's true. The pressure of it made it so it didn't go. And that is Loot Ash can at $5. Oh, he does a great job on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I've got another third wave in here. Put that one over here. Okay. So you guys remember what's in that for in case the train comes, right? All right, I found some really gorgeous copies of a couple of Spawn in those boxes. That's Spawn number 45. Oh, do you hear my voice change like I was a young boy? That one is $6. And 46 is $6. These are beautiful copies, not beaters. I don't even know how I have these. These are Jesse James variants that he's been out of forever. This is Stabbity Bunny homage covers for $25. I think the only thing that's listed out there are $25 or $50. Those are the choices, and the $25 one is at auction right now, so impossible. All right, I have no idea how to price this thing. This was something that was sent to me as a promo from Boom. Black Badge is in development. This is a rare blank with the Black Badge thing. I've got $150 on it, but if someone wanted to make me some kind of offer that made sense for the rarity of this thing, you can go and look and see if you can find it at all on the internet, which I don't think you can.
Probably not.
I've never found it, ever, from the beginning. I've never seen it. Brandon's got the Stabbity. Okay, this is Star Wars Empire number 5. It says Princess Warrior Part 1 of 2, and that one's just $4. All right, Incredible Hulk and Wolverine number 1. I don't see any problems with this one, but I'm sure there might be something tiny. That one's just $10. Incredible Hulk and Wolverine. All right, I have got the Punisher Armory. There is the number 1 and the number 2, and it is $15. They are exactly like gold. Believe it or not, I have a super stash of gold right now.
It's true.
I don't ever want to be caught without bags and board. Since we bag and board everything,
Yep.
it's like I don't know what you would do. I've heard stores going into their backstock and taking everything out of the bags and boards, so they have bags and boards. It's crazy. Classic Punisher, representing 2 feature-length black and white Punisher classics, plus a new 8-page story. This is a trade paperback that is an older trade paperback, but it looks like a near mint copy. That one's just $8. This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles special. Bob Fingerman art on the front cover, which is why you want it. It is dirty, but $10. Jenna! Everyone say hi to Jenna! Jenna, we're having fun.
It's true.
All right, in 2 minutes, we're going to break. So between now and the 2-minute mark, I need you to make offers on anything you see on the board that you want, because I'm going to clear the board for the next round. And I don't want you to miss out on anything, okay? This is Walking Dead #1 Austin Comic-Con variant. And I think that's a remark back there in the hollows. Unknown. But in any case, it is an Austin Comic-Con variant, and that one is $10. You're going to be back tomorrow? Did you have a relaxing time? Did you have fun with your family?
Nuh-uh.
And I was telling everyone she had murdered you and hid her in the basement. No, I don't think anyone could take Jenna unawares. She would take us all down.
Not to mention, we don't have basements here.
Yeah, what's a basement? Mostly.
Yeah, she talked to me yesterday. She said she needed a vacation from her vacation.
Oh my goodness.
That gets you to the bad place.
All right, 1 more minute. Anyone going to make offers on anything that's on the board? I don't take any serious offer. Then those are going to come down, and we're going to come back with all new awesome stuff. I've got more indies, good indies like we've been doing, and some other really cool hot books over here. It is the Silver Age Wonder Woman. That is number 183. Does have some general damage for, general damage for 20. And number 184, it's much better. It does have brown pages, but it's a really great one. And that one is 15. Heathcliff is an entire bag of Heathcliff. That is 8 through 19, 12 issues in there, all newsstand. And that one is 25. Third Wave Ash Can, that were $5 a piece. Brian? Spider-Man. All right, that is, those are amazing. 363s are $10 a piece. That's a set price because people have already purchased them at that price, and I'm not going to sell some for lower because that would be mean. 362s are $20. Third Wave Ash Can. All right, everybody, we're going to go away and have commercial break and be right back. Just keep on typing in whatever things you want, and I will see you guys on the flip side of the commercials.
There's a town that lies nestled deep in the Appalachian Mountains in the great American state of Pennsylvania. The name of the town is White Ash. With a town charter dating back to 1714, it's one of the oldest towns in the country. And as you can tell from how hard those smokestacks are puffing, it's also one of the coldest. Thankfully, the people of White Ash have a secret that's dark and very deep. A secret to keeping warm, bituminous coal. From bituminous coal as a product ingredient comes heat, power, transportation, and necessities and luxuries almost beyond count. And where, you might ask, does all that coal come from? The answer is places like Alden Mountain and towns just like White Ash, where it's dug from the mountains by the hardest working men in America, our coal miners. But while an industry supports the town supports the industry. Here are 2 of White Ash's finest young entrepreneurs, Catlin and Kyle, owners of the Double K gas station. Coming or going, they'll get you there. But a town can't be all work and no play. Hello, Alec. Hello, Lillian. Where are you 2 kids going? Why, they're going to SIFS. Don't let its Nordic theme fool you. The most popular place in every American town is the local diner, and Sif's is no exception. Home to the world-famous Stack Attack, Sif's have been filling the bellies of white Ashians since 1895. Yes, White Ash, founded by men who came from the four corners of the earth, bringing with them innovation, can-do spirit, and dark, dark secrets.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Mish, Mosh.
Hello, everybody. We're trying to pull everything for you guys. James is going to take a 362 and 363. We'll get those real fast for you and put them in your pile. There you go, Hardin. And welcome. How you see the magic that happened? Woo! Got your bag of Heathcliff, Tanya. It's totally in your pile. And we're on the deck round. Just also remember, if there's a train that comes by, we have a train round. For as long as I can hear the train, then everything is half off. So be paying attention to the board. If something you want on there happens to be on there when the train happens, whoever calls them first, when the train is here. It should happen some tonight. We usually get one every couple of hours, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. If all else fails, the last couple of minutes before the end of the show, I will probably make a pretend train. Because otherwise it's just a terrible tease, right? Here we go. Let's keep going. Thank you so much for joining us on The Experience. I am Miss Jen, and Hannah is in the background. Super thankful to have her here tonight because it's been crazy busy, and I loved it. All right, here we go. This is an Avengers number 139. 139, that one is $20, and it says, "Fool, you're no match for the whirlwind. First I'm going to kill your wife, Avenger, and then I'm going to kill you. Prescription death." Did you hear my voice crack then, too? It must be an 8-year-old boy. This is the only explanation for what's going on today. And this one is Avengers number 160, a really pretty copy. And that one says, "Your friends are powerless to save you. The verdict has been reached. One of you must die. The trial." And that one's 10. And number 170 has Jocasta as part of it. There she is, right in the center. She looks like a middle lady. I think she ends up being married to Vision or Jarvis or something. It says, "Get back. The first Avenger who touches her answers to me. Don't you understand? She must not be harmed. Nay, traitorous ones, stand aside or fall with her." That's obviously Thor talking at the end there. That one is 10. By the way, going from the top to the bottom, which I know is totally going to make you guys crazy because I usually go the other way. This is Uncanny X-Men number 497. This is the 1 in 50 cover, the 1 in 50 of this book. And I'm doing it for just $10. $10. And I have no idea who did the cover. Is that bad or what? I should have written it down. That would make smart. But it does have a really great Nightcrawler in the foreground. All right, here are some She-Hulks. She-Hulk's getting more and more popular, and you're going to faint at some of these. But maybe the train will come by for you. This is She-Hulk number 4. That is the second printing. And that one's a $35 book, even in the first print. So there you go. They're both $35. And this is a super rare. Things that are second printing now, especially for Marvel, are starting to get really hot. This is She-Hulk number 3 second printing. Those are $100 books. Who's on the center? He's your favorite. That's some D-bag named Scott. Some D-bag. Not my favorite. Everybody knows, and Brandon always gives me heck. Love it. Do you want that book for $10, Brandon? I'm making you buy it now, just because you give me heck. I'm just kidding. If you don't want it, just tell me. I see the cover price says it's 65 cents. I'll pay you double that. It's enough profit. Actually, I can do that for you, Brainy, but the bag and board is going to cost $20. So I apologize. Bags and boards are really expensive right now. By the way, love you, man. This is the Punisher Marvel Knights. This is a foil cover, so it's shiny. It's really hard to tell in this light. Wow, why can't I get that? I can see it clearly in person. There. It's really beautiful. And, ooh, even better than that, it is called a chromium cover. Chromium cover, and it has a certificate. What does it say? It's a Dynamic Forces exclusive. That's what's going on. There you go. And that one says 20, but I'm going to give you guys a super deal right now. This one's going to be just 10. See, you guys know the things. That's right. That's what we do. We sit around in our little retailer groups and we say to ourselves, how can we get in really bad trouble with the government by fixing prices? Because it's totally against the rules. You guys know that we're not allowed to, in groups, talk about pricing because it is a crime. Clan Punisher! Nick, what? Nick's going to buy his own fun stuff. I love it. There you go, $10. He's going to buy it back and flip it on his show. I love it. So you're going to have to mark it. It says 20 on it.
I know. I'm trying to.
Oh, you're trying to get the show. This one is a crazy book from Insane Comics. It's called Fire of the Night Beast. I'm guessing they're trying to say that's like a really cool Godzilla kind of thing. So there you go. That one's $20. Really rare. You're going to report this to all your social media friends? Perfect. By the way, everything that Brenny is saying are things that we've had typed to us in chats. It's like he's just like transcribing them straight from chats we've had. You should go. Brainy is so much fun. Oh, I bet you someone's throwing cardboard out there. Oh, someone really does want us. Never mind. All right, this one is a really beautiful Scotty Young cover for Spider-Man #1. Spider-Man #1 is hard to find, and the Scotty's impossible. I've got 25 on this one. I'm just going to do this one at 20. Just because I want to start out with even better prices for you guys.
It was nobody.
It was nobody? Someone just knocking on her door? No one dropping anything off? Maybe someone's going around.
Maybe.
Supposedly, Phil Boyle's going to come by and see me maybe tomorrow. When you make it to Roops, 3 hours and on my list of places. Ooh, so Brandon, I am supposed to go riding roller coasters with Chris at some point. We already had plans to do it last summer, but of course, you know, bugs. So we will be there, and we can all get together, and we can all go ride roller coasters together. All right, this is Shot Collars #1. It is an Oni Press book, and it is just cover price. She looks like a bad bee, right? She'd take you out. Shot Collars with a Z. At the roller coaster. Yep, that's where we're going to go. We want to go and do the Cedar Point. Is that what we're going to do? I don't know. He's taking us. I'm just there to look nice on a roller coaster, as my husband says. Dryad #1 from Oni Press. Is that the tagline? Ah, see? We can all go. That would be a fun meetup, right? Kind of comic related-ish. You want to go roller coastering?
I love roller coasters.
I did not know that about you.
Oh my
See,
goodness,
I'm
Miss
learning
Jen.
stuff. All right, another
Yes.
awesome Oni Press. Oh, this is the #6. How in the world? This is the Adventures of Barry Ween, Boy Genius #6. The cover is by Judd Wittick. Maybe that's why I liked it, because I love Judd. There you go. That's just cover price, just for collecting the cover art of Judd Wittick. Famous dude. Need one day had a story, never been. Brandon, that's a lie. You need way more than one day at Chris's store, because he's actually moving the warehouse stuff he's got, because he has so much stuff that he's dealing with. Because he not only has his store, he also handles all of the back end shipping for a lot of artists. So you'll give me $5.50 right now. See, I think you're just going through your feed and just like cutting and pasting now. All right, this is Exodus: The Life After #1. Just cover price. Another awesome Oni Press book #1, Heartthrob #1. Cover price. And I think that's the B cover. Cover price. I love this one. This was Vane #1 from Oni Press. It's a vampire story, but it happens in the 20s. I like that stuff. And this is the variant, and also cover price for you guys. All right, and Rogue Planet. Oh, that's the B. I'm going to do A first. Rogue Planet #1. This is a Cullen Bunn story through Oni Press. That's the A cover for cover price, the B cover for cover price, and a #2. All right. For some of you guys that supported the Super Indie Press things when we were in hard shutdown, if you missed this one, you should totally pick it up. This one's an all ages book that is adorably drawn. It's called Secrets of Willow Mist #1. Bane should be a movie. Yes. Yes, Brandon. I like it. Keep casting it. All right. These were tiny little imprint books. They were released through Diamond. You could get them through Diamond, but they had such a tiny print run that once the FOC closed, you couldn't get them. Actually, I don't think these were an FOC either. So if you didn't order them in initials, you couldn't get them. And I think they only had 2 issues. Pink Lemonade #1, Pink Lemonade #2. I just got them for cover price, crazily. Some awesome Ahoy comics. If you like to support the small press, this is Ash and Thorn #1. When you can see old people be heroes. Now you want some Pink Lemonade. See?
Right?
I heard somewhere from somebody, maybe you, Kyle, that Sonic has sugar-free lemonades. I need to go and check that out. And also from Ahoy Comics, this is Planet of the Nerds #1s. I got 2. I know what all you guys are thinking. We don't talk politics on this show, but Superior AOC looks good in that suit. So I've got the number 1 from Keemspot. It is the $5 cover. And this is the retailer incentive cover, and it's just $8. You don't have to like politics to like cool books. That's all I have to say. All right. Ooh, there's some Red 5 in here. This is Machine Girl number 1 from their imprint Stone Bot. And it is just $3.95. Or cool butts. What? What does that mean? Or cool butts. There you go. If you like cool butts. Also from IDW, this is another cool number 1. This is Voyage to the Stars number 1. Guys getting lots of opportunities to jump into series and see if you like them. All right, this one is one that I read and I loved. This is from Uncivilized Press. Says, Kirby says, ask not the price, for real. Based on Kirby, real Kirby wartime stuff. That one is $6. Cyclops was right. Oh, now we're gonna fight. If I had my chink glass right now, I would just whoosh, across the face. Oh no, what did I just do? Oh lordy. I clicked on something. Machine Girl. My page went over to somewhere else and I was like, oh no. I'm not going to see anything with calls. That's not good. Brainy. I'm going to be all the selfish. I'm going to share all this stuff with everybody. They're going to love it. All right. Hey, this appears to be Dark Red number 1. First print? Nope. Second print. All right, there's a Dark Red number 1, second print. I'm going to do that for cover price. Cyclops number 1. You guys are ganging up on me. Dark Red is a pointy book. Another cool Aftershock number 1. Here's Artemis and the Assassin number 1 for cover price. Cyclops is occasionally wrong and always douchey. Just saying. Brandon's going to take it. I'm going to make sure it's marked properly. And take that off of that. There. Never. What? Oh no, Bertie, no. Dead Kings, number 1. This was an awesome, like Russian giant mech robots book. He sometimes does wherewithal, and I'm sure he does. And probably poses in the mirror to look at himself from. He probably has one of those 3-way mirrors so he can see himself from all the angles. How do you know this? Dead Kings. Brandon knows what that is. All right, this is Betrothed number 1. Kind of a reverse Romeo and Juliet. They actually are told that they're going to get married instead of them finding each other and deciding to get married. All right. I thought these were the same things. I have got from Mad Cave, Stargazer Ash Can. I did not know we had this. That is a $5 ash can. Or you can have the regular number 1 for just cover price. And I am so sorry, Tanya. Brandon's call for Dead Kings showed up first. Brandon's just grabbing up that ash can. Brandon, did you secretly get picked up to be like the main character in some major film? Because you're spending it like a... Yeah! Nah, enjoy getting the things you want. It's good stuff. Because I went to buy it mail order. Do you have it in your shop? Hey, Brainy, do you make metal underwear on your metal press? All right. Eleanor and the Egret about a Victorian era art heist group that is this Victorian lady and this Egret who swallows it. You got rid of a husband so you can buy what you want? Oh, snap! I love you, Brandon. And number 2. It just got real up in here. I love it. I'm sorry to hear that you had to get rid of a husband to buy comics, but Nick's telling us, do the hikes, do the hearts, ring the bell. He's so much better at reminding everybody. I'm busy talking about comic books. I am the worst at telling people that please subscribe. You can make some metal underwear of Cyclops for Kyle. I would pay to see such things. Maybe not on Kyle, but the underwear. This is Backways number 1, Aftershock, cover price. Sympathy for No Devils number 1. Oh, ooh. All right. There's a number 1 and number 2 of Lost City Explorers number 1. This has been announced as being in development. That's written by my friend Zach Kaplan. There's a number 2. Cover. Her Infernal Descent number 1 for people who love Dante's Inferno and poetry, because it is written in prose. Lost, it's called. Congrats. So funny. Of the 3 projects that have been announced from him, no one's really caught on to Lost City yet. People have started to buy up Port of Earth, and the Eclipse hasn't been started to pick up. So the prices are still really reasonable in those other 2 collections, and you should totally be picking all of them up. Oh my word. I keep on clicking to go down in comments, but something pops up at the same time. We also love the small press publishers. We are totally about them. Some of us are them. Actually, I don't know. Nick, I don't know if Dynamite can be called small press. I'm sorry. You don't get to be small press. The smallest you can call yourself is medium press. How's that? Try that, security office. Clan Killers number 1, Aftershock. Dead Day number 1. This was a great series. I love this one. And this is the variant for Dead Day. That's the 1 in 15. Hey, there's no price on this, so it must be cover price. And I have number 2. I was sending people, what? This is true. Nick always takes care of everybody. He's a really good boss. Dead Day, 1 in 15. I don't blame you. It's my favorite way to sell them when they're like, oops, there's no price on it. Must be cover price. Hey, Chris Browning. Welcome. Ooh. Look at this one. Comes with cool stuff in it. Some promotional material. This is Join the Future.
Never.
Guess who makes this book? It's Zach Kaplan. I wonder, since he lives in LA, will this one get announced someday? Question mark. This is Cold War number 1, Aftershock, one of my favorite reads from them. Weirdly, The Disaster Incorporated only has a number 2. I don't know where the number 1 is for this collection. One of the very earliest series of Aftershock was Rough Riders, which stars Teddy Roosevelt, Annie Oakley, Jack Johnson, Thomas Edison. Oh, I can't read some of these, but they're, if you like fun, like team-based books that are like old school settings, that's the one. Join goes first to Brandon, who's killing it in the background there, and Cold. Can't wait to talk to you about Cold. It's a series that ends up being, the star of the book ends up being, honestly, an old lady. She gets called to action, and she just does it. Brandon, I got you rough. I need to get my glasses fixed so I can stop looking at the bottom of my glasses. It's so annoying. being in LA doesn't mean anything. I'm still a struggling actor. I want to see you on the big screen, Brady. I think that you're amazing. Killer Groove, number 1. I think Hannah actually won a real size guitar for her display.
Yeah, I did.
For this.
I did.
So
And then I bought
what kind was it? A Strat?
No, it's a Epiphone Les Paul.
There you go.
It's the
Brandon just got through reading Dark Age number 6. What just happened? Your brain got destroyed, right? And he says it's going to destroy it even more in number 7. So that's a Red 5 book. If you guys wanted to play catch up, I can get you caught up on Dark Age. But man, number 6, it went like this. Whoosh. Killer gets grabbed up by Brandon. You tried to. So you were what they call a method actor, huh, Chris? This is a Jimmy's beater. This is what happens when you sow your seed all over everywhere and your kids come back and decide that they want to kill you. And that's Midnight Vista number 1, also Aftershock. And here's a fancy cover for Jimmy's beater. It's number 1. I really want this to be a movie. I don't know how you can make it happen because it's obviously based on something that probably is a protected thing.
Yeah.
But I want to see it. And this is the Normals. I feel like this is pointy. So, this is about normal people, quote unquote, that find out they are not normal. They're not normal. Brandon likes both Jimmys. Jimmy. Ugh, my jaw. You're battling it out always. You get the normals. Go ahead and normals. Normals. All right, here we go. Unholy Grail. Yeah, this is one of the books that I don't know how to tell you what it's about. It's a Cullen Bunn, and I know it's creepy, but I don't remember the back. Do you remember any of the back from this?
I let you read that one. That one's too creepy for me.
This one I know I love. This is Lollipop Kids. It doesn't, I know it looks cutie, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's about a generation of kids who, when they become a certain age, go and actually defend Central Park in New York from monsters. It's basically the way it rolls out. Oh, unholy. Oh, and a pop. Gotcha, Brandon. And this is an SOS. It was created to support comic shops during our shutdown. This is a freebie for anybody that wants it. I also have World Reader number 1, that cover. And number 2. And Moth and Whisper, that's a kind of a spy intrigue book. Orphanage, all the adults die or disappear, and this takes place as the first generation of children that are left behind become adults themselves and try to figure crap out.
And as they become parents.
So Chris, that's your freebie. I'm gonna have to put free on it because I think they'll try to figure out what the price is. World 2, I got you, Brandon. Go right here. And we're going to have to take a pause because it is time. And when we come back, we'll have our last half hour of awesomeness. See you guys in a sec.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey, and behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
You are watching Minute to Skim It on the Experience, so hello. All right, we've got lots of books to review for you guys today. And Hannah just basically showed up just the number ones and showed them to me, and I was like, oh, we have
just for the indies.
Just for the indies, yeah. I was like, we have got a lot to do.
Mish, Mosh.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. I want to take this opportunity to give a mad props to our team behind the scenes today, Miss Hannah, which I would be ridiculously running up and down, is standing and sitting and making a mess, and our man in this chair for this session, JD, who always makes it so much fun. He's ready for any craziness, even me not going on time or taking breaks on time. He's a mess. Super creative, a voice actor extraordinaire. Super honored to have him on the team. Just a reminder while we're on, do share with your friends the experience, because we're trying to make sure we have all the eyes we can for all the upcoming programming that we're doing. In August, we're going to have a relaunch, which doesn't mean anything's going to change, because it's not. That's our opportunity to give you all new commercials and all those kinds of things. They've been working really hard behind the scenes for making all those really cool things for you, including getting our game shows up and running. We've been waiting for Brainy to get finished with his school so that we can do our trivia show. So if you have any ideas that you would like to be on screen, don't worry, we're really sweet. We're not going to make fun of you. We want to make sure that you feel comfortable. Please do fill out. We have on our webpage a form for people that would like to be part of the casting for those shows. Pretty much if you say you want to do it, we're going to put you on at some point, because we want to have some fun people on, and we know all you guys. So thank you so much for giving us the likes and the hearts and the shares and ringing the bell and all those things. We appreciate it. It helps let us know that you like what we're doing and you want to see more. So that's how we know. You put yourself in the wrong way. Uh-oh. Yeah, I did that a lot. Where I just man, these poor people have to see the bottom half of me. I used to stand and do my shows, and people only thought that I had from my waist down and to my knees. That's all that people could see. So we changed that. This is relay number 1 from Aftershock. Donnie Cates was on this book for planning, and I wrote it alongside Zach Thompson. And there is the B cover for Relay. And there's also a free comic book day relay here. We'd love to see them do something with that someday.
Right.
This is essentially an ash can for Aftershock, when they were first telling everyone what was going to be going on for the series that are in it. That's just $1. That is what is on the cover. B. Oh, I'm making sure I did this right thing. Where's the behind the scenes documentary? We're working on it. It actually, what we've learned about this, honestly, in process is that, you think to yourself, we'll just record everything that happens behind the scenes and it'll be easy. We'll just rebroadcast it for you guys. But the reality is that there's a bunch of empty space in there where people are like all out of the room, going to lunch or going to the bathroom and all that stuff. No one wants to watch that. So it does have to get edited. So our team has been working really hard to edit it down into something that makes sense to watch. Otherwise, I would just turn on a TV, the screen in the back room, and we would just have it playing all the time, and you guys would probably yawn yourself to death.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of production stuff that happens in the production team that feels like it should take 2 seconds, but it's really a long time because they have to watch all of, like, we record, 4 to 5 hours of content every week. And it takes someone to watch all that time and figure out what they're going to cut out and make sense. You would get Jedwiddick. Yes, he would totally know what he's doing for sure. All right, this is Volition number 1, Aftershock. But just know it's still happening. It's just going to take a while. I actually have a friend that's doing the Netflix show, and they said that they recorded something like 80 hours of content for like a 15-minute bump. That's nuts. That's a lot of work. Mary Shelley, Monster Hunter. Hannah loves this one. Cover prize. And the last Space Race. I think that's the end of our Aftershock offerings here. Volition for Brandon. All right. This is crazy. So this is Grumble. This is coming out of Albatross, which is Eric Powell's company. Imagine, you remember that dog from Men in Black who was kind of grumpy and like they used to help, solve things? That's kind of what Grumble's like. So he's the crime-solving dog that gets carried around by his human. There is the number 1. And number 2, it is super disrespectful and fun. Where was I going? Down? I think it was going down. Yeah, it's going down. Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys, number 1. This one is a 1 per store variant that ended up being a hot book. That's a $50 book. I'm going to throw it up here at $40. OBO. That's why Rumble goes. Luck, that is yours. Heart of the situation. That would be fun. This is the thing that we wanted to make sure, though, we were being sincere about when we're doing the reality show that we're doing, is that you really get to see us being us and not some kind of like amped up weird version of us where there's drama that's created.
Yeah.
We're entertaining enough without having drama, so you're so bad disrespectful. All right, I have got Thor. These are like extra printings of Thor. That's why they're hot. That is Thor number 1, second print, and those are $7 a piece. And this is third printing Thor number 1, and that is $10. Worm? What? What's Worm? Now I don't know. Maybe for Christmas. Oh, in front of. Oh, okay. Do an EXP reading. Love it. A live read would be fun. Brandon, if you ever think of something you want to do that's easy production or you can self-produce, we are looking for content all the time.
It's true.
Something, as long as it's like related to what we're doing, comic books, movies, TV. This is GI Combat featuring the Haunted Tank number 1. Weirdly, probably you've seen these in back issue bins, but they really are $10 books. Too much talent. Too much talent. Overwhelming amount of talent. All right, these are they're self-described girly porno comic books. So I'm just telling you that's what they are. This is from Eros Comics, and they're expensive, and I apologize. They're really rare. So this is number 1, and those are $50. Oh, you're reading the Worm book. You should totally do a dramatic reading. Please, Brandon.
Is it the Worm book?
Yes.
The Worm book from up front?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
You bought
that's such a good book.
Number 2 of that series are $40 a piece. For some reason I don't have a number 3, but there is a number 4, and those are $40 a piece. I am open to offers, but not super lowball ones, because that really is what they're worth. Chewing on the scenery. Oh, when you get it, you will love it. It is so tongue-in-cheek, raunchy. This is X-Force and Spider-Man Sabotage. $5. It is a prestige format book.
It is not.
A script
It is not raunchy. The Worm book is not raunchy.
It's not raunchy. It has innuendo.
It's only raunchy if that's where your mind goes.
Oh, please. Please, Brandon, please. Yes. All right, this is Sinister Spider-Man from the Dark Reign series. This is a second printing variant, and it says on it, buy my comic or I'll eat this girl, which is weird because she looks way too happy about it. That is $15. By the way, if you've never seen Brandon Luck's sizzle reel for his acting, you've got to. Brandon, do you have a link to it? So good. He plays that guy in commercials so well. So well. Uh-oh. Here's a rare book. How about Warcorns, Combat Unicorns for Hire? This is rare. $40. No, it's not you. What? That's not you. Fine. All right, this is Go-Go Power Rangers, number 1, 1 in 15. It's a 16 candles variant. That is 15. Like all the millennials. She's like, yay, I'm going to be eaten on screen by films. This one was a single shot book that sold out, and I don't know how else to get it except for to buy this one. This is Wild Strawberries at the World's End, and it is 10. Wild Strawberries. New man departments. Don't act. Who am I thinking of then? You'll read the workbook. Good. I'm going to think of who it is. I swear it was you, Bridget. What do I know? All right, this is He-Man Thundercats number 1. That one is 10. He-Man Thundercats. All right, here we go. This is Hulk number 8. It's a special Rocket and Groot variant. It says, I am Groot. You are heavy. There you go. And that one is 10. I'm hoping you guys get a train soon. We're about to have a train round no matter what. And super creepy Doll Island is 25. Managing apartments is fun though. I'm sure you never are bored, and I'm sure that the stories are ridiculous. Yep, this is based on the actual Doll Island from, if you ever watched Ghost Hunters, I think they went to Doll Island, and so does the other ghost places. I think they all go there. So crazy scary. Very extremely. Mm-hmm. Creepy doll. But no, you should not. It's a trap. It's a trap. All right. We got 13 minutes, and I can still go through some more books, and I probably will. But let's pretend like a train came by. It's a train sale. JD, give me trains. Half price. If you remember anything that's up there that you want, they're half-seas right now. Just until I say trains are done. Choo-choo. Typity type. By the way, I've been boop, boop. Go goes down to 7 1/4. Oh wait. What?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Brittany Cruz, Power Ranger. I can't see it on one screen. That's so weird. Hulk. Hulk goes for $5. Is that Russ? Russ. What else y'all like for the half price train sale? Did you get the Nerds books? I don't think you got. Are you talking about the Planet Nerds one? I don't know. You didn't, because we had 2 and now we have 1 because you claimed it for $2. Way to go, Brendan! Hey, Francisco. Hello. Welcome back. Small favors. You want a number 1 for half C. I don't blame you. There you go. There's 25 for small favors for Francisco. All right. Anybody else? Got until turns into 7:50 for you guys, and then we'll go and put more stuff on the board because I like doing more stuff on the board. Okay, I found the collections part that had image. Oh, Rogue. There's 2 different covers for number 1. Russ, do you want to have both of them or just one of them? I'm pulling the first one that's got the cool. Yes, Jason, unless there's something that came off the board earlier that you want to try for, I will tell you whether I can or cannot. What was the thing you were hoping for? Just can't be something that someone else bought at full price. That's really, honestly, my only rule is that if someone paid full price for it, then I can't sell it to you for half because that's not fair.
Right.
And then the person says, shucky darn, that's horrible. I should have waited. All right, train sale ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front one in your hand. I got it. I got you. Gotcha. 3. So I guess who's going to put it up there? Oh, you want the Nancy Drew. Love it. There you go. Nancy Drew goes away. I think you got it before the countdown ended. Francisco.
Yeah, it showed up on mine before that.
I like how you just like waited until the 1. You would leave and the train sale would happen, Jason. Yes, you both missed the train. If you want something, just make an offer on it. I will tell you yay or nay. I'm happy to give you guys deals. I'm more happy about making books go into hands than to be worried about the prices on them at this point. All right, this is the image section of what I have. In the next 8 minutes, we're going to try to go through as much as we can. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jason. That makes it harder, I know. Commanders in Crisis, number 1. The Scumbag, number 1. Love this series. You like accidentally get shot full of this superhero serum, and it was supposed to go to someone else, clearly. He is just a druggie. Ha ha ha. You wanted to actually get on the actual train. I've got that Texas Blood number 4 for cover price and number 2 for cover price. Both covers, it looks like, for number 2. Number 3, which is weird, that should go in the middle. And no number 1, at least not in my hand here. Give you 65 cents, including shipping and handling for the Avengers book. Well, the problem is that how can I charge you extra for this now? You've got shipping and handling in there. No, sorry, the bag and board is still $10. Yes.
You said 20.
Oh, sorry, $20 for bags and boards. It was a train sale though.
Oh,
$10.
well, but the train still ended.
That's true. You're too late. You missed the train. Thought Bubble. This is a great book they put together for a really cool UK convention that they have. Been invited many times by my friend Allison Sampson, and I just can't get out of here to go to Europe to go hang out with her, but I would. She likes to eat good food, and I like to go with her. There you go. Thought Bubble. You can keep the bag and board. Then you're gonna make a claim against me because it's gonna get damaged in shipping. I know you. Getting It Together, number 1. This is a relationship book. Think the Friends series, but not all the characters are straight. So updated. Or the new
And
world.
they're not all white either.
And not all, that's right, not all white. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
They're all white and Friends. Dan!
Yeah. I mean, technically, Ross and Monica celebrate Hanukkah, but
All right, I have got a full run of The Weatherman. Great series in which the main character, Nate, finds out that he's responsible for the reason why people cannot live on Earth anymore and are instead living on Mars because he forgot who he was before. Did he? Question mark. The Weatherman. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the whole set for just cover price a piece. Yep, that's exactly what Friends would be if it was released today. What number is these? All right, so this is The Wicked and Divine 455 AD, which was a single shot. And the Christmas Annual, single. And another Christmas Annual, but it looks like a Christmas sweater.
yeah, that's the Christmas one.
And then for some reason, number 19 is this really sexy looking dude in his skivvies. Skivvies! Oh my goodness. 5 more minutes. What can we get done? Let's go through what other expensive books I have in my box here for you guys.
So what am I on for Brandon?
Oh. Brandon. Cover, not expensive. Cover price each. Why didn't we do a charity variant for Weatherman number 1? Because we were dumb. I don't even know if we were doing variants back then, were we?
I'm not saying this. I can't remember when it came out.
Because there was a second series of it too. All right, we saw this one this last week, I think. All right, here we go. This is Silver Surfer number 14, sought after Kirby variant for $30.
I thought that you guys did one. There's a pink cover.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
We did do a variant one. We did. That one was awesome because it doesn't have any trade dress on it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Vengeance of Moon Knight. Collecting the Moon Knight 1 through 3. This is a rare collected edition for $20. I can put up one more thing. What can I choose? And Moon Knight Silent Night one-shots for $20 a piece. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Don't worry, these last bits I'll put aside so we make sure to show at another show. I'm putting them up there, so don't forget. Please do like and share and hang out with us. Tell your friends about all the ridiculous fun we have. I'm ending the show. Don't worry, though. The Jenna Geddon Day is going to continue. I've got interviews coming up in which you will see my ugly face again. Enjoy them. Thank you so much for being with us on the experience. Feel free to send me a direct message on Facebook if you have any questions or you want to make late claims. I'm going to leave all this stuff here or in this vicinity in case we have late calls on stuff. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Brainy, for stopping by. Remember to follow our Twitch stream on Saturday nights where Brainy serves up some really great music. Good for dancing, and he has really cool graphics that come up too. That's right. It was we come on telling them make it hotter pink, and they're like, "No, we already used all the hot pink for our other covers. Suck it." No, that's not what they said. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.